magnetic field due to a current through a circular loop. So today we will discuss how magnetic field is produced by a current when it flows through a circular loop. A straight wire, when it is bent in the form of a circular loop, each segment of the circular loop is a straight conductor producing concentric magnetic field. As we know, in a straight conductor, when current flows, magnetic field produced in concentric loops. Similarly, for a circular loop, we can consider each segment as straight conductors and they produce concentric magnetic field. At every point of the circular loop, the magnetic field lines becomes larger and larger as we move away from the wire. At the center of the circular loop, the arc of these big circles would appear as straight lines. So this is a circular loop carrying current. This is a small segment of the circular loop. When current flows through the circular loop, magnetic field will be produced surrounding the conductor, and the magnetic field so produced are concentric circles. You see, these magnetic fields are concentric circles. The concentric circles, when you move away from this conductor, the concentric circles, the radius of the concentric circles becomes larger and larger, and as you go towards the center of the circular loop, the circle becomes straight line. This will becomes straight line. So consider a circular loop as shown in the figure. So this is a circular loop. Current is entering through the positive end and comes through the negative end. You see, this is the positive end of the circular loop. Current is entering like this and is coming out from the negative end. You apply right hand thumb rule to the lowest point of the coil. This is the suppose lowest point of the coil and this is the highest point of the coil. You apply right hand thumb rule to the lowest point of the coil. So what you will see, applying right hand thumb rule, the lowest point of the coil, in the lowest point of the coil, concentric magnetic field lines will be appeared in anti-clockwise direction. Okay, since the current is going up and you apply right hand thumb rule, so you will get concentric magnetic field lines in anti-clockwise direction like this. Okay, now you apply right hand thumb rule to the highest point of the coil, this point. Okay, so here the current is coming down. So the magnetic field lines are concentric circles in clockwise direction. You can see these field lines are in clockwise direction. As you move towards the center, at the center of the circular coil, the magnetic field lines is straight due to all points in the circular coil. So if you imagine all points of the circular coil and you apply your right hand thumb rule, then at the center you will get, for all the points at the center, you will get straight magnetic field. Here you will get straight magnetic field. We know magnetic field at a point, given point, increases if the amount of current through the coil increases. For n number of turns in the coil, the magnetic field at the point becomes n times larger as that produced by a single turn. This is because the current in each circular turn has the same direction. So magnetic field due to each turn get added. So from the previous video we have discussed, if we apply more amount of current in a conductor, the magnetic field at a point increases. So instead of taking more amount of current, if you take more number of turns in a coil, then also the magnetic field will be increased. Magnetic field at a point will be increased, because if for one turn you will get some the magnetic field, the amount of magnetic field, H, amount of magnetic field equal to H, then for n turns it will be equal to n times H. So here you have a coil having n number of turns. Look to this figure. Here we have a coil having n number of turns, and this is a rectangular cardboard. You see, this is a rectangular cardboard. So consider a rectangular cardboard having two holes. Here you have a hole and here you have a hole. Insert a circular coil having n number of turns through them. Okay, you have to insert this coil. Here there is a connection between the in the coil by the wires here and here. Okay, the number of turns, you take the coil having number of turns either 20 or 50 or 100 or 200, etc. The coil is normal to the plane of the cardboard. You see, the coil is normal to the plane of the cardboard. Connect the coil to a battery. The coil is connected to a battery. The circuit is connected to a rheostat. Here there is no rheostat. You have done no rheostat in the figure in CRT book. There is no rheostat, but you have to connect here a rheostat in series. Okay, you have to also connect a key in series. This is the key in series. So you connect a battery, you connect a key, you connect a rheostat in series to the circular coil. When the switch is on, first you make the switch off. When the switch is off, what you do? You uniformly sprinkle some iron filings. Iron fillings, you take iron filling in a sprinkler, so to say salt sprinkler, and put the iron fillings here uniformly. Okay, then what you do? When the switch on, make the switch on. When you make the switch on, you will see that the iron filling will arrange in this pattern, in this circular pattern. You repeatedly switch on and switch off, so that you will get a very beautiful pattern of iron fillings. The pattern looks like this. Here you will have circular iron fillings, then the circle increases, then at the center you will get straight. The alignment of the iron fillings will be straight one. You see, current is entering through the coil from here. From here the current is entering and the current is moving through the coil in this direction, that is anti-clockwise direction. Since the current is here moving in upward direction, applying your right hand thumb rule, the magnetic field produced here will be also concentric circles, and the circles will be in anti-clockwise direction. You see, here the circles will be in anti-clockwise direction. Since here the current is moving down, so if you apply your right hand thumb rule, here the current will be the magnetic field, the concentric magnetic field will be in clockwise direction like this. And here you see, here the current will be in this direction, the direction of the current from this side to this side. So in this way, the pattern of magnetic field lines, you will get the pattern of magnetic field lines on the cardboard. Now let us work out a problem. Consider a circular loop of wire laying in the plane of the table. Let the current pass through the loop clockwise, apply the right hand thumb rule to find out the direction of the magnetic field inside and outside the loop. Suppose this is your table, this is the table, and this is the circular loop, and the circular loop is placed on the surface of the table. Okay, and the circular loop is connected to a battery. This is the battery. This is the positive side of the battery, and this is the negative side of the battery. So current is flowing through the circular loop like this. It is in clockwise direction. Current is flowing through the circular loop in clockwise direction. So here you see the current is moving in the flowing in the upward direction. So if the current will flow through the upward direction, the magnetic field produced here circular magnetic field will be produced, concentric magnetic field will be produced, and the direction of the concentric magnetic field will be clockwise direction. It will be in clockwise direction. Okay, this is by application of right hand thumb rule. Here the direction of each current is downward, so the direction of the magnetic field lines will be in anti-clockwise direction. You see the direction of the magnetic field lines is in anti-clockwise direction. You see the direction of the magnetic field outside the loop is emerging from the table. Okay, it is emerging from the table and perpendicular to the table. Okay, and inside the table, if you look to the inside of the loop, the lines of force, the magnetic lines of force is going into the table surface. Here the magnetic of lines of force is going here also and here also. The magnetic lines of force is going into the table surface and perpendicular to the table surface. Okay, here the outside the loop, the magnetic field is emerging from the table, and inside the loop the magnetic lines of force is going into the table. So this is a little bit discussion about how magnetic field is produced in a circular coil carrying current. Thank you.